Hi everyone, this is Tushita Gupta, ACCA affiliate. Welcome to the YouTube channel of BeingACCA, and today we are going to be solving the question Silversafe Company. Silversafe Company. Now let's first read the scenario and then we'll look forward to the questions and answer them. Silversafe Company operates a number of care homes for the elderly in the county of Shire and has an expansion plans for more homes. Silversafe Company has recently completed the installation of beacon ceiling lamps in all its residents' lodgings across its current locations. Each lamp operates four motion sensors that illuminate dark rooms if a person moves around the dark. The sensors can also detect falls and send out alerts to get help quickly. Beacon lamps are also meant to prevent falls in the first place with activity monitoring and helpful reminders to the resident in the room. The motion sensors feed information to an internal processor that understands different positions like sitting up or laying down. It can also detect furniture, so it knows if a person is laying on a bed versus on the floor. If a fall occurs, a microphone within beacon will ask if the person has fallen. A simple no response will stop the system from taking further action. Otherwise, Wi-Fi signals are sent from the room and are routed wirelessly through the company's network to the senior nurse on call at that time. The senior nurse can be operating from any of Silversafe's homes. The two-way microphone will allow the nurse to chat with the resident who has fallen and decide on the next steps. In the unlikely event of the nurse not responding, Beacon can also send abstract images to family, second line caregivers, or emergency services in order to get help. The management of Silversafe Company has linked the computers of all its care homes together for data sharing and shared emergency care, such as telephone support as described above. That network unfortunately was recently hacked. Okay, so this is where we come in by individuals posing as healthcare visitors who were trying to obtain residents' credit card details and personal information. Now let's look at the first question. Which of the following is often used to protect information systems from unauthorized access by external hackers? So over here, we have options like antivirus software, a firewall, a daily backup of data, and passwords. So daily backup will definitely not help you prevent getting hacks because backup is only saving data, right? Saving the data which is produced. You daily save the updated data, that is backup. And then passwords usually are, more useful in preventing local people to access something which they are not supposed to access. Hackers can generally also hack passwords. So antivirus softwares are mainly for viruses. A firewall is the most appropriate method because a firewall will create an additional layer of protection towards your data so that it is difficult for the hackers to access your data and eventually hack your data. So a firewall is the right answer. Silversafe Company has networked its computers together to form a business-wide network across its Shire homes. Which of the following is Silversafe operating? So, okay, this is definitely not internet because it is an internal network, right? It works for all the homes that they have, and it is basically an intranet. Intranet basically allows all the members of this company within these homes to have access to the information. So this is what makes it an intranet, right? Which of the following statements made by Silversafe's CEO about the company's IT systems is or are true? All Silversafe employees should be able to change patients' medical records and personal details if they notice an error or omission. Okay, so first of all, this should not be allowed, considering the fact that all employees do not need to have this kind of power. It is only with some limited people that they should give this access, that they are able to change these details, because if everyone is allowed to do this, there may be, somebody using that information and passing it on to uh, some other people for their personal benefit. So this is false. Coming to transmitted residence data should be encrypted to prevent hackers gaining access to it. Now, this is completely correct. because once the data is encrypted, it is more difficult to get access to it. So that makes this statement correct and this the first one wrong. So option B becomes my answer. Moving on to the fourth question, which of the following are benefits of wireless technology? It facilitates remote working and intervention. Yes, that is true. We have seen that their nurses were operating from different buildings and still they were able to get the access. Let us try and locate where that line was. Yes, let me highlight this same for you. It says that the senior nurse can be operating from any of Silversafe's homes. So this is the power due to the wireless networks. So this is one of the main advantages. It facilitates remote working. Then moving on to it increases productivity because employees across different homes can work together whenever they need to. This is also true because since they are able to collaborate with each other even when they are not together, their productivity is increased because they do not need to be sitting together to perform the work. So statement one and two are correct. Then moving to statement 3. Statement 3 says it gives a better understanding of the causes of overhead costs. So, this is not one of the advantages of wireless technologies. Yeah, this is not the advantage. It will record reduced IT costs per site as Silversafe builds new homes. This statement is correct because once you have this wireless technology, it is relatively cheaper to add more users to the same technology rather than having the same technology, over and over again. So this makes the fourth statement correct. So my answer is 1, 2, and 4, which is option D. Which of the following controls would be appropriate in Silversafe homes to ensure the security of highly confidential information? So now the keyword over here is we need to find out about the security of highly confidential information. Okay, so having a procedure manual, the contractual confidentiality agreements signed by employees, this will definitely be helpful. Residence records kept on separate servers, yes, this will also help. And firewalls, yes, of course, as we saw in this the first question as well, that firewalls will be helpful. So all of these measures that are given here will be helpful. So my answer becomes 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is option D. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will be coming up with further questions of section B of PM in the upcoming videos. Do let us know in the comments down below which question do you want me to solve next. Thank you. Hope this was useful.